Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into a story that has South Africa talking. General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Police Commissioner, has filed a lawsuit against private investigator Paul O'Sullivan. The amount is no small claim. He wants 5 million rand for defamation of character. And if you know General Mkhwanazi, you know he is not one for small gestures. This is a man who built his career on discipline, honesty, and a reputation for being uncompromising. For him to drag someone like O'Sullivan to court means he believes his name is under serious attack. Paul O'Sullivan is no stranger to controversy. He has made headlines for decades as a corruption fighter. He has taken on crooked politicians, dodgy cops, and powerful business figures. To some, he is a fearless whistleblower. To others, he is reckless and enjoys picking fights. So when he made remarks that cast Mkhwanazi in a negative light, it was bound to spark drama. What no one expected was that Mkhwanazi would respond with a 5 million lawsuit. Now, let us pause here. Reputation in policing is not just about personal pride. If a provincial commissioner's integrity is questioned, the entire chain of command feels it. Communities already struggling with crime may lose confidence in law enforcement. Criminals may feel emboldened. And in a country where trust in police has been shaky for years, these accusations are not taken lightly. That is why Mkhwanazi is pushing back so forcefully. The public response has been fascinating. Across social media and community discussions, many South Africans are rallying behind the general. They see him as one of the few police leaders who acts without fear. People remember him during the violent unrest of 2021, when KwaZulu-Natal was in flames and chaos ruled the streets. He was on the ground, facing crowds, giving orders, and bringing some control to a situation that seemed unstoppable. That image has stuck with many, and it explains why the public mood leans heavily in his favor. But it is not one-sided. O'Sullivan also has loyal supporters. His career has been built on challenging authority. He has survived arrests, threats, and lawsuits before. For his backers, this is just another example of him asking uncomfortable questions. They see the lawsuit as an attempt to silence him. To them, the 5 million rand figure looks less like justice and more like intimidation. This clash is not just about money. It is about two reputations built on similar ground. Both men present themselves as fighters of corruption. Both claim to act in the public interest. Yet now they are tearing into each other. The irony is almost cinematic. You have a decorated general on one side and a maverick investigator on the other, each with a crowd of supporters cheering them on. The money itself makes a statement. 5 million rand is huge. It sends a message that Mkhwanazi wants more than an apology. He wants to make an example of O'Sullivan. For O'Sullivan, losing such a case would be damaging both financially and reputationally. But winning could flip the script entirely, leaving Mkhwanazi exposed to criticism and questions. There is also a political undercurrent. General Mkhwanazi has long been mentioned as a potential national commissioner candidate. He is respected as a straight talker, someone who has not been afraid to clash with political bosses in the past. This lawsuit could be read as more than personal defense. It could be a signal that he will not tolerate attacks, no matter who launches them. That makes it not just a legal battle but a political statement. And let us not ignore the humor in all of this. Only in South Africa do you find a police general suing a corruption-busting investigator, while both claim to be on the side of justice. It feels like a script for a local drama series. Picture it, the general in uniform, the investigator in a suit, staring each other down across a courtroom, each convinced that he is the true defender of the nation's integrity. Add a few protesters outside and you have a full episode. Still, humor aside, the stakes are real. South Africans are exhausted by endless leadership squabbles while violent crime, unemployment, and poverty continue. For some, this case looks like a distraction. For others, it is necessary. Because if the public cannot trust figures like Mkhwanazi, the already fragile confidence in the police may collapse further. So what comes next? The courts will take over. Lawyers will argue, affidavits will be filed, and both sides will throw everything they have into the fight. It will not be quick. It will not be cheap. And it will keep South Africans debating long after the first headlines fade. In the end, this case forces us to ask difficult questions. Who do we believe when two men known for exposing corruption turn on each other? Is it about the facts, or about who carries more credibility with the public? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of policing in South Africa? If Mkhwanazi wins, his authority will be reinforced and his name cleared. If O'Sullivan wins, it will deal a blow to the general standing and embolden critics of the police. Either way, the outcome will ripple far beyond the walls of the courtroom. That is where we leave it today. What do you think? Is General Mkhwanazi right to protect his name with such a heavy lawsuit, or is O'Sullivan being unfairly targeted for speaking out? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss our updates. South African politics and justice never run short of drama, and we are here to unpack it with you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.